and welcome to Barlates Body Blitz Bar Basics. Today's workout is going to be for beginners, teaching you all the form pointers and techniques for your basic bar exercises. Joining me is Michaela, my buddy, and she's going to be showing you some easier versions of the exercises, even easier ones. So we're going to start off in a plie position with our feet really nice and wide, and we're just going to come down and up. Down and up. So you need to make sure that your knees are not jutting out over your toes and just turn out as far as you're comfortable. Once you have that, we're going to add in some arms. So we're going to start sweeping down and overhead. Really nice and smooth and relaxed. Your tummy's pulled in, your back is nice and upright, and as you get warmer, you can start to go lower. Down and up, nice easy breathing. We're going to do 4 more like this. 3, 2, and 1. And now we're just going to go side to side into a lunge, sweeping down. If you can't come this low with your arms, then just stay up a little bit higher. I want you to think about lengthening the inner thigh and starting to bring your hips towards the back. Keep a really nice flat back here, so hold your tummy in. And just relaxing through your arms. A few more like this. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to put them together. So we're going to go 4 of the plies, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to sweep for 4, 2, 3, and 4. Back to center, down, up, 2, 3, 4, and sweep it across. 2, 3, 4. Back to center. We're just going to do 2 more sets like that. 2, 3, 4, and nice deep lunge. 2, 3, 4, and last time center and up. 2, 3, 4, and across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome job. Now we're going to come into that same plie position, come down to where you're comfortable, and we're going to start switching our heels as we pulse. So just come as low as you can, feeling that stretch in your inner thighs. You can just keep your hands by your hips and pulsing while you switch. Try to come up really high on those tippy toes, stretching out through the balls of your feet. Keep going. Quite a few of these, really heating up the inner thighs. Make sure your back is nice and flat. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're staying wide and we're going to pulse for 3, 2, 3, then squeeze up. On the way up, really squeeze your glutes. Make fists out of those glutes. And it's as if you draw your inner thighs together as you come up. Down, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. We're going to do 2 more like this, and then we're going to add a heel raise in the middle. 2, 3. Okay, so come down, heels, down, up. You might need to bring your feet a bit closer together. Down, heels, down, up. Don't worry if you wobble, and if you can't do this, then just keep your feet flat the whole time. Down, heels, down, up. 2 more sets like this. Last set. And now for the challenge. Come back down. If you need to hold on to something, you can. Both heels up. If you want to put your arms out or in front to help you, and just pulse it. Just a few. Let your legs shake. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ouch. That's a good one. Right. Now we're going So remember, this foot to the front and this one can be turned at 45. And we're just going to lunge down and step in. So down and in. Really send your hips towards the back wall, keeping your back nice and flat. Down and in. You're transferring the weight onto this standing leg, because in a few more we're going to start sweeping the leg across. Just do 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go back down and sweep across. Down and sweep long. You really need to keep your legs straight. You're pointing your toe and you're trying to bring your inner thigh at 45 degrees across that other leg. It's down and across. Try to squeeze that inner thigh all the way across. We're going to go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now hold it up and pulse it across. If you need to come down and tap the floor in between, you can. If you need to hold on, you can. Just a few of these. Try to keep your legs straight. Really feeling it on the inner thigh there. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back into that side lunge position and just pulse down. Fingertips to the floor, really sinking low with those glutes. You've got a really wide stance and you need to make sure your knee's not coming out over your toes. So you need to send your hips back. Back is flat, tummy's in. Feeling that heating up through the quads and hamstrings. Let's go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, other side. So we're going to now step to the left and step in, or your right, and step in. So remember, you're shifting your weight here. So your leg is straight, you're really coming down low, just to your low point, and in. All the way in, just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back down and sweep across. It's down and sweep. Come down really low, nice wide stance. Down, sweep. Straight legs, pointed toe, kicking across. Really straighten through the quad, the front of the thigh. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to stay up and pulse it. Try to stay upright. If you can do it without holding on, it's great to activate your core muscles. Keep your legs straight. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that side lunge and pulsing down. Really nice wide stance, glutes towards the back, all the way down. As low as you can go. Breathing. The higher you are, the easier this is. So if you just can't go this low, if you have knee problems, then stay up higher. A few more. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're going to go into a plank series. So I'll turn on an angle so you can see what we're doing. We're going to come down into a plank. So your arms are directly underneath your shoulders. We're going to bring one leg in and up, then step back and switch legs and up. Back, back, forward and up. Nice plank position. If you can't do this, you can come down to your knees in the plank, but try to do a few. Stepping back really far, making sure your body is really flat. Up and up. We're going to do a few more like this, and then we're going to start raising the back leg. So just go for 3 and 2 and 1. Now come down again. Switch and raise that leg. Come down, switch, and raise the other leg. If this is too hard, then keep your foot on the ground. But if you can, then really stretch that leg behind and squeeze your glutes. That's what this is for. Back. Remember to hold your core in really tight. That's going to support your spine. Just 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold it here and pulse your back leg. Really nice and high. You can bend your supporting leg slightly and clench that glute, stretch out the leg long, point the toe, pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down, switch to the other side, come up, get your balance and pulse. All the way up, back is flat, keep going, catch your breath here. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're going to grab our weights. So grab your light weights. I'm using 1 kilo weights or 2 pounds, but you can go as light as 500 grams or 1 pound. We're going to start with a curtsy position where our legs are in a V position, and then we're going to step behind. So then come down and just make sure you've got a wide enough stance that again your knees are not over the toe. We're going to hold both weights in one hand, but if you can't do that, then just do 1 in each hand. And we're going to start off with a biceps curl and a curtsy pulse, or a curtsy lunge. Down and up. The lower you go, the tougher this is going to be. So if you can just go a little way down, or if you have knee problems, then you can even just hold it still. We're going to do 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to go across and same side. Across, same side. Try to really think about your biceps muscle at the front of the arm. That's what we're trying to work here, as well as your glutes and your outer thighs in the lower body. So you need to pretend that this weight is a lot heavier than it really is, because with these light weights you really have to squeeze to feel it in the bicep. Keep going, a few more. Nice flat back. Relax through the shoulders. We're going to go for 4 and out. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it down, and we're going to extend the arm a little bit more, so there's just a little bend, and we're going to do an arc, side like a smiley face. Try to stay low in the legs, but if you need to take a break, you can. And holding your arms at this wider angle is really going to engage the bicep as well as a bit of the shoulder. Keep going, keep breathing. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're moving on to triceps. So come into like a regular lunge position, and we're going to bring our arm back in an extension as we bring our knee in. So in. We're starting off with a tap, and eventually we're going to float the leg if you can. So think about keeping your arm right close to your rib cage, and you're just really moving the bottom portion of your arm. So you're squeezing the tricep, Your palm is facing your body. Do 4, 3, 2, 1. And now if you can, try to float that leg. You can hold on to something. This is my bad side, so I'm probably going to wobble all over the place. Just a few more like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn your palm up to the ceiling and push up. Just keep your back leg straight and push your palm up to the ceiling, still engaging that tricep. Up and up. Nice and straight. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ouch, that burned. Back into plie position, and we're going to do figure 8s with our arms. Like drawing a little figure 8 or infinity symbol on the side walls, keeping your arms at shoulder height and pulsing through those legs. If your legs have had enough, you can just hold them still. Keep your tummy pulled in. Really nice, strong through the shoulders. Keep them up. Don't drop your arms. If you have to, drop your weights, but keep going without weights. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do swan arms. So you're leading with your elbows, and it's as if you're a swan flying through the air gracefully. Down and up, down and up. The key is to really push your shoulders down here. Don't let your shoulders come up to your ears. You're just moving those arms. Keep breathing. We're nearly done with this, and we're going to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Other side, so we're going back in that curtsy position, then we're stepping behind with the other leg. Now weights are in the other hand, and we're going to come down in a pulse with a biceps curl, up. So try to keep your elbow close to your body, your legs are in a nice wide stance, so your knees are in line with your toes as you come down. And really consider squeezing the bicep muscle here, the front of the arm. That's what this is for. Focus on that. You can squeeze your weights here as well. That's going to help you engage the bicep even more. Go for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go across and same side. Cross and out. Try not to swing, really control it up and down. Sink low in the legs, keep your tummy pulled in and your shoulders down and back. Just go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it down, bring your arm out wider, and we're going to draw those smiley faces, those arcs. Just a slight bend. Just going to activate that the bicep even more. Keep it up. Don't let your arm drop here. Stay low in your legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going back to those triceps. So we're going to step in while we bring our tricep back in. We're going to start with tapping, keeping our back flat, and then we're going to float the leg after a few. So see how my arm is really close into my body, and I'm just moving the bottom portion of the arm, squeezing up. Your palm is facing your body here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to float the leg and try not to tap it at the back. Try being the key word. Up. If you pick a focal point in front of you and don't look all around the place like me, then you're less likely to wobble. Bring it in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And leave your leg back, and we're just going to bring a straight arm up. Your palm is facing to the ceiling and you're pushing up. Keep your back flat. Keep breathing. Nearly done with arms. All the way up. A few more. Keep your arms straight as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay, we're putting the weights down and we're sitting down, and we're going to do some abs. So we're going to sit down on our butt, and we're going to start with our legs straight in front of us, and we're going to reach our arms and then draw back. So it's as if you're making a C curve with your belly, and you're just going to pulse to the back. So I want you to breathe out every time you come back. Breathe out. Really pull your navel to your spine here. And the further you lean back, the harder it's going to be. So if you're just starting out, you can be all the way up here, but you need to engage your core, you need to feel it. This is mainly for the upper portion of the abs. Keep breathing and pushing back. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bend our legs and we're going to bring our knees up one at a time. We're staying in that C curve position, and if you're feeling comfortable, you can lean even further back to engage the upper abs even more. And breathe out every time the knee comes in. So this is engaging the lower abs. Really think about the movement coming from your lower abs to lift that leg rather than just bringing your legs up with your hip flexors. So you need to concentrate on lower abs here. Keep going. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to keep our legs on the ground and we're going to bring our hands together, and we're just going to twist to the front, touch our elbow down, and twist to the other side. So twisting side to side, trying to touch each time, but if you can't, you can stay up here and that will still engage your waist. But if you can come all the way down, it's going to be a lot tougher. So you're breathing out every time your elbow comes down. The further you lean back, the harder it is. So challenge yourself. Every time you do this video, lean back a bit further. Keep going. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're going to come up, we're going to roll over onto our tummies, and we're going to bring our hands just in front of our head, anchor your legs, and then come up, breathing out and down. So we're holding it for a second at the top, really squeezing our back, making our legs heavy into the mat. If you bring your elbows slightly towards the back as well, you're going to engage your upper back. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your arms down. You can even rest your head if you like. Legs straight and up and down with the legs. So you've got your legs slightly further apart and you're just bringing them up, squeezing those glutes. Up and down. So this is for glutes, but it's also for your lower back. Up and down. The more you have your upper body up, the more you're going to engage a bit of the upper back as well. So it's up to you, whatever your level is. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to put our toes together and we're going to push up with our toes, squeezing those glutes, lifting your upper thighs up off the mat each time. So think about squeezing the glute muscles, clenching them all the way up, keeping your toes glued together, squeezing up as high as you can. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep your thighs up, extend your legs and bring them in. So try to keep them up off the mat and it's extend long and then in. We're only doing a few of these. This is the final exercise. All the way out and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now just come into child's pose and relax back. Okay, so stretching your fingertips long, armpits down to the mat, and then walk your fingertips to the front, stretching out your side obliques, and then all the way to the back. Long. And then come into a pigeon pose, so you're going to bring your knee in line with your belly button and then just come down, stretching out your glutes, the side of your outer thighs and your hips. And then just switching sides, stretching your back leg out nice and long. And then come into a hamstring stretch, so both legs in front, and you're just leaning your upper body forward, trying to keep your back nice and straight. And you can point and flex the feet, stretching out the back of your legs. And then just coming into all fours. We're going to stretch our spine up to the ceiling, like a cat, and then coming down like a cow, and then back up, and then down, and last time up, and down, and then sit in a cross-legged position. And just bring one arm across and keep it in close to your body and just stretch your shoulder. And then other side. And then just interlace your fingers and stretch in front, really opening up through the shoulder blades. And then just behind, and open up through the chest. Barre Basics. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to working out with you again soon.